Good morning, Kittanning. Welcome back to the greatest city in the world. We got summer surf today. 3 simple projects, but makes a difference. Project number 1, some of you might recognize this house. We built these railings last year. Aaron came and did the posts for us. I put up the rest of it, and it's still solid. Still solid. I'm excited about that because I'm not the most talented builder, but you know, it worked out. Today we're gonna paint that white, and then Bob's already working on scraping. We're gonna scrape and paint the different areas of white on the porch and just try to make it look cohesive. In the meantime, Brad and I are gonna go do job number 2. Okay, here we are, job number 2. Take a look here. Quite a lot of garbage. Pretty impressive, really. We could see into this yard for years, but there was always a fence here and you couldn't get into it. And so I guess maybe the fence fell down, so it became exposed. And the neighbors have been cleaning it up. They've got all the yard cut and all that stuff, all the garbage piled up, but they needed a place to put it. So I guess that's our job. So we'll have probably a few truckloads since I have a very little truck. And we'll see if we can get this taken care of. Okay, that's load number 1. That's a lot of garbage. Still quite a bit to go. Back in the church parking lot, Habitat graciously gave us use of their dumpster, so it's teamwork today. You got Living Water, you got Homeowner, you got Habitat, all making this happen. Brad with the speed. It's hot.
It is.
You're a Florida guy though, so you're used to this. This is like your normal.
Florida weather's better.
All right, it's empty. Whew, 4 truckloads. Quite a lot of garbage. Got my man Travis. You're everywhere, man. You been in the videos before?
Yeah,
Not your first time, huh? Remember a couple years ago?
Yeah.
I caught you riding bikes? Yeah. Well, the dumpster was about 80% full when we started, so we didn't fill it up all the way. Well, it's filled up all the way now, but it's not all our fault. Thank you, Habitat. Appreciate it. All right, back to the other project. These guys are working hard. Railings looking fresh. Looking really good here. Bob's an expert painter I didn't know about, evidently. It's looking really good. All right, and that's a wrap on this one. We ended up kind of going around and doing the outside of the bottom too. I think it turned out really good. Got the railings matching the rest of them on the house. Got the other side as well, looking fresh. And today isn't like the biggest projects in the world, but if we have like one ongoing theme of Summer Serve over the past 9 years, it's that small changes make a big difference. You take small changes, you add them all up over the course of time. 1 change becomes 2, and 2 become 10, and 10 become 100, and before you know it, you're living in a whole different neighborhood. Now that doesn't always feel like it could possibly be true, but that's what we've experienced here in Kittanning, and we just did their most recent property survey. If you haven't seen that video yet, you should definitely go check it out. But it's been a multitude of small changes, along with some big ones, I'll admit, that have happened across our town that have made it over 40% better. I think it was something like 48% better over the course of the last 5 years, and that's crazy. That's a crazy result. And it's all because, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 people come out, do a small project like this, and lo and behold, they all really do add up to make a big difference. So thank you to our small crew today and for our small projects. We do have one more. We got to go there real quick. It's not going to be one that we'll finish today, but one we'll get started and we'll finish a future week of Summer Serve. Okay, 3rd place Not gonna finish this one today, but we just want to really start a little bit and assess it, just kind of get an idea. A couple weeks from now, hoping to come back and finish it up. So all this one is just a lot of chipping and peeling paint off the porch. So we're gonna try to scrape some today. We'll see how much of it we can get off, and then we'll have an idea of what we need to do next time. There's some wood too we want to assess. So like this is getting really wobbly, not so good anymore. Talked to the owner. She's planning on replacing the whole porch at some point. So this is really just maybe a 5-year band-aid. But hey, it'll be an improvement. It'll be a good thing. Okay, that's it for today. We just did our best to get most of the loose stuff off. We got a couple sides here that are prepped for paint. So when we come back a couple weeks from now, we'll do a power wash on this one and maybe the one next door as well. And then we'll paint, and that'll be our next summer surf project. So if you want to join us, I believe it's July 7th. It's a Saturday morning. If it's hot like this, we'll try to start at 8 o'clock again. It's not even noon yet, and it is sweltering out here. And it's just, we're all sweating. I'm ready for a shower.